And it's like I've never felt like I've fit here, you know. But I'm really outgoing. I can. It's almost like I can read people's minds. I interact well with people. I'm spontaneous. I cause people to interact. I enjoy life. It's really, really neat that, you know, I've opened up, and it's really cool. It's just really, I'm enjoying life, and it's true that we are here to help each other out. That's what it's all about.
But you have adjusted. How old are you?
I'm 56.
56?
Yes, it's obvious here. It's obvious to be kind instead of cruel, to be nice instead of mean, to be loving instead of hateful. There are dualities in the universe. When I was younger in elementary school, I was wondering, how come the kids are so mean to each other? You know? And I'm not boasting. I'm not an egotistical maniac or anything, but I'm extremely intelligent. I'm a world-class chess player. I won my city tournament when I was 12 years old. I don't even play chess anymore. It kind of bores me. But it's like there are answers to the universe. You know, a lot of people don't think about things. But the show last night was interesting. You know.
Yeah, he was good. That's one.
I emailed him, but it's like getting back to you. There goes the train. I live right next to a train track.
Get off the tracks, Michael.
Yeah,
Get off the tracks.
It's really cool, though. I got a neat little spot. But I'm just extremely happy, and I get up every morning, and I guess I've adjusted quite well, you know. But
yes,
I go out, and I could be a talk show host.
Okay,
Joyce, I want your job.
All right.
One other thing I wanted to ask: is there any way that we could have a convention with all of your listeners?
Well, you know, we pop all over the place. I'm going to Albuquerque soon, Chicago. We do that. I'm not sure we can have one big one. Maybe I've always told our sales department I'd like to do a cruise. And
yes,
and do a live broadcast. That would be
well, but George, can I tell the audience I will be in the L.A. area November the 1st.
Are you? Okay, go ahead.
I'm going to be doing a talk and also one of my classes in the L.A. area November 1st. In the middle of November, I'll be in Minneapolis at the EDGE conference. So you can find out all this by checking my website. It has all the information.
Great. And, Michael, thanks for your call. We'll take a couple more calls here. We'll go to Roanoke, Virginia. Jason, east of the Rockies. Hey, Jason, go for it.
Hey, George. Hey, Doris. How y'all doing?
Great.
Okay.
Great. I just wanted to start out by saying this is the second time today I've willed a phone call. I've been trying to call you for years, and I finally got through. So, anyway, my question for Delores was, I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure you studied this, but I go to a counselor, and he's diagnosed me as a phlegmatic choleric thinker, and I was just wondering if you had found any correlation between the volunteers and, like, maybe the way they think or whatever. I didn't know if you had studied that or if that was anything that you had, embarked on.
If you heard the other callers, you have an idea the way they think. They are very psychic. They use their psychic abilities.
Yes, ma'am.
And they seem to all be in that same pattern.
Right.
And if you have anything psychic, or if you feel like you don't belong here, you want to go home.
Right.
And they do think about a lot about things and try to analyze things.
Right.
So
right
that's the only thing I can think of right off the top of my head.
Right on. I was just curious because I know the choleric thinkers is like less than 1% of the population, and I've always felt real different, and so I just didn't know if you had studied that in particular or not. I didn't know. So
yeah, you're probably one of them. You're probably one of the group. Okay.
No doubt. Well, I appreciate the call. It was an honor to be on, and I'll be listening, like I always do. Look forward to hearing more great stories.
Okay. See, George, there's more of them out there than you think.
Now, how do we know you're not one?
Oh, I'm a lot older than that.
Oh, you go over you go, how old are you?
What?
I'm not going to ask you how old you are.
Well, I'm a lot older than people think.
Let's go to Santa Maria, California. Maria, first-time caller. Go ahead, Maria.
Hi, thanks for taking my call.
Sure.
I have a question in regards to an experience I had when I have a small child, and when he was a baby, one time I looked at him. It was he was sleeping, and the lights were out, but it was kind of lit because there's bright lights outside. And I looked at him, and I saw the face of a very old man, and it really frightened me. So I turned on the light very, very quickly, and and so I thought, maybe I don't know, maybe I don't know what I was thinking. I was very frightened, and it happened another time, and so. Can you tell me what you think that was, or
I've got a pretty good idea. That we know about reincarnation, and we come back again and again. And before we come back, we make contracts with different souls to come back together. And we've been together many, many lifetimes in different roles. We can play all different parts. This is only a play anyway. That's all it is. It's an illusion. It's a play. You can play many parts. Very possible that in another lifetime, he was an old man that you were connected with in some way or another, maybe a teacher, and you agreed to reincarnate together. And in that kind of a situation, when it's dark and you're in more or less of an altered state than you think you are, you might have got a glimpse of your association in another lifetime. It scared you because you didn't know what was happening. But believe me, it's not negative. It's just a memory there that you've had association with him before.
Dolores, over the next couple of years, what can we all expect as we get close to 2012? Minute to go.
What's happening now, our bodies are being affected because in order to shift with the planet, the body also has to shift. The vibrations and frequencies of our body have to alter. And this has been happening since 2003, and a lot of people don't understand it because they said you can't change the frequency immediately. It'd be too much. The energy would be too high. It would destroy the body. So it has to be done in steps. And many people are experiencing things they don't understand. There will be physical effects. Some of them are like high blood pressure, heart palpitations, the AFib when they have the heart problems, or depression, stomach problems, dizziness. Dizziness is another sign. Joint aches and pains.
Signs to look for, Dolores. Thanks for being on the program. Delores Cannon.